Blazers.
I'm Dominic.
And I'm Amelie.
On Saturday, October 16, 2021, Overland hosted the Hall of Fame induction ceremony for Blazer alumni.
The Blazer Hall of Fame is an honor where Overland has the opportunity to welcome back Overland alumni and celebrate their accomplishments.
On October 16, 2021, Overland High School welcomed 8 new members into the Athletic Hall of Fame. The Overland High School Athletic Hall of Fame serves as a means of recognizing, preserving, and honoring athletes, coaches, and individuals who made a significant contribution to the athletic programs here at Overland. The Hall of Fame acknowledges the contributions and accomplishments of the individuals who are worthy of recognition and the examples for others to emulate.
What you're doing today should be widespread across Colorado. I mean, every high school should have at least some semblance of what's going to happen here tonight. I mean, the memories and everything, they should be revisited regularly. So without further ado, we'll get into the program here.
The inducted members had a chance to talk about their experiences here at Overland and the impact sports had on their lives.
I was very competitive, right?
Okay.
And so tennis accentuated that. But somehow with volleyball in the team sport, I came into my own.
You know, I look back on my high school athletic career and I take so much from it for even today, right? In terms of leadership, in terms of team sports, in terms of losing and winning and what that means and never giving up.
Coach Maces, who's here, I remember as early as I can remember him talking to me about using wrestling as a way to get an education, not using a school as a way to wrestle.
My favorite part of Overland High School, I think, was our camaraderie.
The support that we got from faculty, staff, and the student body was unbelievable. Probably be something you'd have to experience.
Congratulations to Eric Cook, Tony Pereira, Katie Galloway, Dennis Masters, Jeremy Rankin, Greg Jones, TJ Cunningham, and the 1987 boys gymnastics team on being inducted into the Athletic Hall of Fame. These inductees' contributions and accomplishments will forever be remembered and an example of what it means to be Blazer great, Blazer proud, and Blazer excellent. This is Irika Wosu signing off.
Due to the different circumstances, Fall Festival has not been able to occur since 2018, but after 3 years, it's back.
Fall Festival is an event where Overland clubs decorate rooms for Halloween and host activities for our community. Here's a recap of this year's Fall Festival.
The Fall Festival is an annual tradition for the Overland community. However, it has not occurred the past 2 years. We interviewed organizers to get their thoughts on planning the Fall Festival after its absence.
My thoughts on the Fall Festival, I think it's really fun. I think it's a awesome opportunity for our community to come together. Sometimes we really focus on just our students, and it's a really awesome opportunity to bring in some of the other communities. So kids from Prairie, kids from our feeder schools, and also like younger siblings and like kids of our teachers and such. So it's an awesome way to kind of involve the rest of the community.
As you guys know, we've been able to open up more to large groups of people indoors, but with masks based on our CDC guidance and Tri-County Health guidance. So the hardest part about this year is just making sure that our families come in and follow our policies to keep our buildings safe.
I want to see how each room is going to be decorated. I know what my group, Black Student Alliance, how we're going to decorate our room, but I'm interested to go through each rooms and see the creative minds of the students and the groups and to see how they're going to make it amazing. So just to be a part of it, it's my first Fall Festival, so I have nothing to judge it on from before, so just to be a part of it.
Kind of we're trying to plan around the pandemic and planning through the pandemic and still offering opportunities for everybody to have fun at school and kind of do things outside of the academic classroom.
I think it's really important to bring back the Fall Festival after a year off from it. As a high school in a community like Overland, we have a responsibility to bring people together in ways that celebrate fun that are in safe places.
Overall, it's safe to say the Fall Festival was sorely missed, and having it back was a welcome surprise for the Overland community. This is Angelina Pena signing off.
This year's Spanish Club created an altar at the O for Dia De Los Muertos. Dia De Los Muertos, also known as Day of the Dead, is a celebration of life and death, where we were able to talk to Spanish Club and Miss Osuna to learn more.
Here at Overland, our student population is diverse and we have many holidays that we acknowledge, one of them being Dia De Los Muertos, also known as Day of the Dead. This holiday originated in Mexico and has been celebrated for centuries. This year, for Dia de los Muertos, Spanish Club built an altar to celebrate this occasion.
Dia de los Muertos is a cultural celebration where people in Latin America remember their lost loved ones. It's a combination between the Catholic holiday of All Saints and All Souls Day and indigenous traditions. Families create altars in their house where they put the pictures of the people from their own family that they've lost to remember them, and then they usually also put the lost loved one's favorite foods and drinks.
I celebrate it because to me it's just a way to honor and celebrate my ancestors of the past.
I've celebrated it my whole life, actually. When I was a little kid, I would find it really interesting because of all the decorations that were on it, and like there was candles and like pictures of my family.
To me, it's a day where I can celebrate my Mexican culture. If you think about it, like you're celebrating your family members who have passed away, but it's in such a beautiful way.
People coming back to visit their families, sometimes people think it's like a scary thing or, you know, like a witchcraft thing, but it's none of those things. It's really just a really special time to be together with family and remember our ancestors.
It's like a proper way to say hello to those I've lost and those that we cherish.
Dia de los Muertos is a time of remembrance for lost loved ones. It brings us together to celebrate with the dead. It gives the dead life. Yo soy Lisette Real Rico y regreso con ustedes al estudio.
That's all we have for you this week, Blazers. Thanks for watching.
I'm Amelie.
And I'm Dominic. And this is OTV. See you next week.